Jim Koons describes himself as a people person first, a car person second. Today, Koons Automotive owns 19 dealerships throughout the Washington, D.C. area, including 3 Ford franchises. His dad, John Koons Sr., opened the Ford Falls Church store in Virginia more than 50 years ago. Jim says he learned the car business with blue blood in his veins.
Well, we opened up this Ford store in 1964, and I actually lived only about 300 yards from the dealership. I could see the Ford sign from my backyard, and so I always wanted to go into car business all through high school and college.
Jim Koons was only 26 years old when his father passed away, thrusting him into a leadership role. He started to run the day-to-day operations with a simple philosophy: be the first to work in the morning and the last to leave at night.
My dad's so special because he's extraordinarily passionate about the car business. You know, it's the greatest business there is. And he always has this mantra of, you know, it doesn't get any better than the car business, and he loves it so much. And just his passion for people.
He goes by 2 traits and 2 attributes, and that's one is discipline and one is attitude. He's got tremendous discipline and a great attitude. He gets his energy by seeing other people thrive and succeed, whether that's employees or whether that's the worthy causes that he supports.
The Koons family has a long charitable history with Bishop O'Connell High School. His father helped build the school in 1957, and the library is named after his parents. Jim and his 3 siblings all graduated from the school, though Jim admits he spent more time in the gym than in the library. In 2018, the Athletic Center was renamed in his honor in recognition of a transformational donation to the school's capital campaign.
I think ultimately it comes down to leadership. In other words, big things can only be accomplished when leaders step forward and challenge the rest of the community to go forward. And Jim's commitment at the level that he was able to support our efforts was so impactful.
Another school where Jim Koons is making a major impact, his alma mater, Northwood University.
Jim's philanthropy has allowed us to build a beautiful new apartment building that is primarily filled with juniors and seniors. It's a 163-bed unit with its own cafe and lots of beautiful facilities right on the edge of our campus that students line up and fight to live in.
Well, what's so gratifying about it is when I went there in '69, 6 guys shared a suite with 1 bathroom. So just to see the difference from when I went there is just so gratifying because of all the things that Northwood has done for me in my career.
Jim Koons is the lead donor for Catholic Charities' annual Thanksgiving and Christmas programs for the homeless and the poor. The event is more than just a meal. It is about compassion and connection.
We give everybody a $50 gift card from Walmart. They can buy. What I like the most about that is Jim again is saying, let people pick out what they want. It's not like just when you're going to hand them something. You pick your own shoes. Use that gift card for what you need. You pick what can help you, and that's again, it's an involvement that allows people to know that in fact they're human, they're important, they count. It's really treating somebody like a sister or brother, not like some person who is in need. So I would say, to some degree, it's in Jim Koons' DNA to give back.
Jim Koons credits his wife Cece, his parents, children, and employees for his business and community achievements.
He's the one and only. I mean, well, of course he's my one and only, but he's that special person that deserves something like this because he cares so much for the greater good of humans. And just, he's done so well, and he's, obviously it's, at this point in his life, it's time to give back, and he's doing that in a paramount way. And I'm just so proud to be his daughter.
Well, I get a little emotional because I think of my mom and dad. I had such wonderful parents, and they were such great mentors on the way they treated people, the way they treated their employees, their involvement they had in the community, that I'm just glad to be able to continue their legacy in that aspect. So I'm sure they're looking down at me saying, I'm proud of you, Jim. So that's where it means a lot to me.